Hi, I am extremely tired, but this was a good day. So, here's the picture of the day. I just saw the cows and I just loved everything about it. Did I work out? Did I do my prayer and readings? Yes. Um, Next on music, I still didn't play the guitar because the pics haven't arrived, and I know I have to talk to someone about finding a teacher and stuff. I did send an invoice yesterday. Um, I haven't heard back from them, but I'll talk to someone tomorrow. Like I'm about to see them. So, but today I learned about some note placements on guitar, even though I'm still obviously not fully sure about anything. I haven't really grasped it and haven't practiced it. But I also learned about the circle of fifths, and yeah, it was extremely interesting. Also, the word theory um, in Greek means to see. So music theory is basically to see sound. I watched two videos, and one of them was explaining the circle of fifths with colors, and it was saying that music and colors are practically the same. One just uses vision, the other one uses hearing. So it was really interesting. Next, in terms of diet and everything, mm, I didn't have as much sweets as I would have. I just had one piece of cake. That's all I had, like sponge cake, and in terms of sweets. And other stuff, I just had chicken and other things. So my starting weight was 62.2, and I ended at 62.5 the last time I checked, which was a couple hours, maybe 1 or 2 hours ago. But yeah. Um, Here's the book I'm reading. I've started to read. It's How to Grieve by Cicero. If I'm not pronouncing it incorrectly, I had to change the font this part because I couldn't read that one. I can read a paragraph with that, but there's one reason alone that explains why the misery of women is great, of women is great, namely that all their lives long they're forever forced to obey. They obey and owe subservience to their parents and relatives before they're married, and to their husbands once they are. Hence, the less free they are, the more miserable they are. And since they're never free until they leave this life, it follows that only a dead woman must be accounted a happy woman, as I really don't see what more can be said. And it's what he writes about the death of his daughter at the age of 32, when she died of complications after birth and everything. It's yeah, it's a really cool book. Um, in terms of screen time, I I didn't doom scroll as much. For a while, for a good chunk of it, I was checking messages and stuff. But it's 2 hours and 30 minutes. I know it's not the best, but it's way better than the last 2-3 days, so I'll take that. In terms of language, I watched Darius' first episode in French as well, as I finished English yesterday. I didn't understand much, but because I had seen it, I could understand more than I would have without context. So I knew what was happening. And there's this app, Fastlingo, I think. it's called. It has a parrot. I wanted to include a picture. I forgot. But yeah, I went until slide 100. I was on slide 30. Mm, to be fair though, this part I already know these sections, but I just don't know like where I've left off, and it's a lot of sections because it teaches by sentence. And I also started, like, I just wanted to change a bit of scenery, so to speak. So I watched some Arabic channels. Like I found a Persian channel in Arabic, and I think it was pretty good. But I didn't even get to finish the video because I had to leave the house. But it was pretty good. I'm excited to continue. Um, did I do anybody any good? Did I serve anyone in any way? I don't think so. Like I can't actually think of serving anyone in any way, but myself maybe, because I had a better day. In terms of driver's license, I really need to like find a way because my dad just doesn't really help me that much. And yeah, I don't know who to get help from. But yeah. And next, I mean, he does help me. Complicated. Next, in terms of uni, I mean, it's still the problem with this type of procrastination is that since the due date is not close, I'm not worried, but I have to do it eventually. So it's just somewhere in my mind. Yeah, there is one scholarship that I have to apply for, and there's also the academic integrity course. Next is how am I mentally? I'm fine. I am fine. How would I rate this day? It was an 8 to 10. I felt pretty productive. I also socialized with some people, so it was nice. Anything interesting I want to share? I don't know. I can't really think of anything right now. Did I do better than yesterday? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So, thanks for watching. Goodbye.